Hi everyone, my name is Elena and welcome to my channel. This is my first video speaking English, and as you can hear, it's not my native language, so if it's bothering you, my accent and also the grammar mistakes, you just can leave my channel. And that's okay. I'm so excited and scared to death at the same time. Really, I just can't believe that I'm speaking English right now with my lens. I think that I remember English classes from school, but it's not really helping. What is really helping to practice your English is YouTube channels. So that's the reason I'm able to speak somehow English. And I hope that you will understand me. I'm working on my candle business, I think for about 2 years for now. So before I'm starting the video, welcome to my Bedition fam. And also, if you want to be more connected with me, you can subscribe to my Instagram, and I will be so happy to meet you all. For your convenience, I will leave all the links down below so you can check all the materials that I mentioned in this video. So let's start with the jars that I use, and this is the first one, amber jar. It fits 7 ounces. I got this from Aztec, and this is a candle and soap company. It's really nice and good quality glass. Also, you can see on the background, this is my candle from testing. I love this amber color, it's so cozy and beautiful. Also, they have matching lids. You just cannot scratch it, it's so nice and gold. So I have found something similar in Israel and I'm really happy with it. I won't be buying this. Only lids. We don't have lids like this. The next one I got from Supplies for Candles. This is also a company which calls Supplies for Candles. And I have this beautiful white tent. Look at this. It's so aesthetic and minimalistic, I think. Because of that, I just fell in love. I just fell in love with them. Also, they have a lid, matching lid. It holds 7 ounces of wax and also fragrance oil, of course. So the weight of these tents is only 50 grams. It's so nice to start with tents or jars like this because of the weight. And all we know that this is a big pain for us to ship a candle, that a heavy candle. Also, the good thing about these tents, it's not breaking. So for us candle makers, it's so important to know that our candle arrives in the best possible way. So I just recommend, if you're a beginner, just start with these tents and don't be worried about shipping process. Let's talk about the wax that I use, and it's also from Supplies for Candles. This is how it looks like. They created a new blend which I'm obsessed with, and it works really well with my jars and also the wicks. I guess that you know what is a parasoy blend, but my blend contains soy and I think 20% of paraffin, maybe more, maybe less. I emailed them and asked them what is the ratio between soy and paraffin, but they just cannot answer this question. So working with this wax, I can say that it's not a lot of paraffin. It's really soft and nice, clean burning wax. This is the best wax I used so far, so I hope that they will continue to sell it. Moving to the wicks that I use, and this is the CDN wicks. They working so good with the natural waxes such as soy, coconut. Oh, here they are. They're so tiny. They're just cute. Can I say they're cute? You can buy them from 1617. And also from a hiveandhoneycandleco.com. This is another supplier from Etsy shop. I will leave the link so you can check. So another important thing in the candle making, it's a infrared thermometer. You just can buy it from everywhere, Amazon. I bought it from a local store, so I just don't have a link for you. Just check the infrared thermometers on the Amazon and you will find a lot of it. Let's talk about fragrance oils. They have a really nice cold and hot throw in candles. I just think that I will continue to work with them. Also, I have one fragrance oil from Supplies for Candles. Before I have found this company, I got all my fragrances from Supplies for Candles. I just didn't really like their scents, so I wanted to find something else and I have found they have one scent which is called La Vie Est Belle fragrance oil. It smells so feminine. It's really strong, nice and floral scent. I really wanted to leave it for my collection because it's so nice. I hope that people will like it because it's like a perfume. Yeah, it's like perfume, but at the same time it's a little bit expensive than these fragrances, but it's not too much expensive, so I just can leave it. And the best part of buying on Aztec website, if you're buying one fragrance oil and it's a bottle of 16 ounces, you will receive one sample for free. So I always order 4 bottles, which means that I'm receiving 4 samples, and it's so nice when you just want to try something. Speaking of fragrance oils, I want to show you my blends. This is my oil blends I've created. They're looking like it's fragrances from Candle Science, if you know. Another thing that I will buy more, it's a pouring pitchers. So I have this a little for testing and this big one. I use them a lot on the double boiler method, if you know what it is. The bottoms look like this, but it's not bothering me because it's still working and it's nice and clean. So you can check this on Amazon. I have this regular scale for weighing the wax. I just got it at the local store. Working with fragrance oils, they have to be so accurate, so I just got this pocket gram scale. So this is a gram scale for the most accurate measurements. I definitely recommend you to check this. It's really important to have accurate ratio between your wax and fragrance oil. They say that additional units of measurement includes ounces, carats, grains, troy ounces, and penny weight. I just know the grams and ounces. Another thing that I use to weigh my fragrance oil is these silicone cups. I also got this from Amazon. I think everything I just got from Amazon. They have a lot of stuff for candle making. Also the prices are nice. They hold 250 milliliters. Milliliters, it's so hard to say. I'm so obsessed with the quality and that you just can wipe it out and use it and reuse it. You don't have to buy paper cups and throw them away. It's a little bit of a waste. Also they have like a little of a spout here. It's really easy to work with it. Now I want to share with you something that you don't have to buy, but in case you're interested to ease your work and life. This is a wick holders and a setting tools. If they don't have your jar that you're working with, you just can email them and ask them if they can make it for you. This is for my tents and this is for amber jars. So you're pressing it like this and your wick will stick to the bottom and it's so centered. I just love it. And this wick holder is for a double wick candle. The wick setting tool looks like this. It's so cool. I think everyone just needs a thing like this if you're double wicking or triple wicking, because you want to make sure that your wicks is 1 inch apart from each other. They're not too close or too far. Another tool that these days every candle maker I think have, I don't really know how to call it. It's called a cake or a pancake dispenser, funnel, something like this. You can also check this on Amazon. If you want to ease your work with candle pouring, just buy it. Just buy it and try. Trust me, this will be your best friend for candle making, because there is a difference with your bristles when you're holding a pitcher like this or you're holding this dispenser like this. Also, you can reach your candles that far away from you, maybe if you have a big table and a lot of candles to pour. Another thing that you will need for your candle making or wax melts making, it's a heat gun, and I got this also from Amazon. How I use my heat gun: because of my soy wax, I always got these sinkholes. You just know what it is, and I have to fix it with the heat gun, and it works so nice. Also, I'm cleaning up my pitchers after I'm pouring my candles, also with the heat gun. If you're having a not perfect tops with your candles, just fix it with a heat gun. For trimming my wicks, I just use this wick trimmer for Make a See. This is a candle supplier. You can buy it from every candle supplier or maybe Amazon. These trimmers are sharp enough and looks beautifully. Also, you can include it in your orders for your clients. Let's move into a wax melt supplies, and this is the clamshells that I got from Supplies for Candles. Also, you can buy them from Amazon and Aztec and every candle supplier. It looks like this and has a 6 cavities. It holds about 75 to 80 grams, but I use only 75 because I don't want to overfill it so the edges won't break. And this is how my wax melt looks. I think it's so simple, nice, beautiful. What else I can say? I only had a little struggle with these clamshells. Once you're closing them, it's so hard to open without breaking a little bit of it. Maybe I will try from a different supplier. I'm planning to add with every order a sample. So it's a wax melt sample. It's a 12 cavities, and if you compare them, you can see that it holds a lot of wax, 1 cube, and this cube is perfect for sample. It comes with this nice craft box. I'm just planning to keep it for myself. I'm not planning to selling it like this. For me, it's a little bit expensive, so I'm just planning to use this little cube for my samples. I will put the wax melt samples in this mini glazine wax papers. They're so cute, and they just fits perfectly in these muslin bags. I forgot to show you my wax that I'm using for my wax melts, just because I have a box of a 10 kilo and it's so heavy. So Kerosene Pillar Blend is a 100% soy. It's just ideal for pillars, votives and tarts. Also the wax melts that I'm making, you just have to make sure that your pour temperature is at 55 degrees. So if you're interested in this kind of wax, you can get it from Supplies for Candles. The last thing that I want to share with you, it's a wax melter. And if you're only a beginner, you just don't have to buy it because it costs a lot. But if you've been using a double boiler method and you get sick of it, just buy a wax melter. Soylite Company. I can only understand in grams and kilos measurements. It holds 6 liters of a wax. I only turn it on until this yellow dot, and it's a 90 degrees, 194 Fahrenheit. Also, this is a good investment in your candle business. You will use it every day and all day. If you're looking for improve your work efficiency, just go and buy the wax melter. Probably it will be the best friend in your candle business. I forgot to show you the labels. Oh my gosh, just look at it. Look how much labels I got. So the first one, it's 1-inch labels. It looks like this. These labels I use for my amber jars. You can use them on my amber jars candles, so it looks like this. It's really beautiful. Also, I can use them on my wax melts. I really like the round corner. It looks so beautiful and aesthetic. And that's the labels that I use for my 10 candles. And for my warning labels for candles and wax melts, I'm using these labels. It's a 1.75-inch circle, and the material is just a standard white matte. For my candle care cards and wax melts, also the thank you cards, I just use these cards from Amazon. So the size of the sheet is 8.5 inch by 11 inch, and the size of the card is 4.25 by 5.5. It's a micro perforated card, as you can see. So this is how it looks on my wax melt care, and the other side is a thank you card. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on a fancy card, so you just can get this and print them in your house on your inkjet printer or maybe laser. I don't know if it works with the laser, but it looks really nice with the inkjet printer. I know how hard it can be when you're just beginning in a candle making journey, so I have something for you that will ease your life and your time. You really want to make sure that you're including these kind of cards with every order, so your customers will get to know you better and visit your social media. This is my Etsy shop with a digital template. You have a lot of options to choose from, but also I'm selling a wax melt mock-ups, so just go and check my website. For all my subscribers, I have a 20% discount in the description down below. I hope that you will find something for your candle business. Finally, it's the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video and find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also my Instagram if you want to be more connected with me. If you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and I will see you, my Bedition fam, in my next video.